Alright, I've only got 6 minutes, so let's make this quick. Picture this. The new mascot is a shark, but we make it an anime girl. Sir, someone already did that. Okay, wait, I've got it. So take a fish, but make it an anime girl. Sir, someone already did that too. The same person from before, actually. Wait, what? That's pretty fishy. Okay, I've got it for sure. Take Groot, but make him an anime girl. Actually, someone already did that too. The Verdant Oracle class in Blue Protocol Star Resonance is one of 2 healer classes. Where the Soul Musician might have the upper hand in versatility, the Verdant Oracle takes the cake with its straightforward healing abilities. This class utilizes 2 different resources: Energy, indicated by the white bar, and Regen Buds, indicated by the red flower counter underneath the bar. You generate energy both passively over time or by utilizing certain skills that restore energy, while the red flower counter is generated through your talents and provides passive utilities such as small additional heals on your healing skills or bits of damage on your damage skills. Moving on to the relevant skills for the Verdant Oracle, first up we have the left mouse button attack, Vines Embrace. This is a pretty generic attack string that's there as filler for when your skills are on cooldown. Next we have the special skill Life Bloom. This skill costs 30 energy, and after chanting for 1.8 seconds, you'll heal yourself and your party scaling with your magic attack. However, there's a talent that can reduce that cast time. This skill is tied to the Lifebind Spec. The other special skill is Wild Bloom. This skill consumes 20 energy to summon a vine to deal some damage and heal yourself and your lowest health ally. This skill is tied to the Smite Spec. Your ultimate skill is Divine Circle Bloom. This skill deals some damage, provides 25% increased defense, and a healing over time effect, and as such, it's useful for incoming raid-wide damage. Moving on to the expertise skills, we have Feral Seed. This skill deals some damage and restores 30 energy. As the skill has 2 stacks, it's a useful skill for restoring energy and dealing damage. Next up we have the skill Nourish. This skill applies a healing regen effect to yourself and your party that you'll want to make sure you maintain to keep your party healthy. After that we have Regen Pulse. This skill costs 40 energy and has a 2.3 second cast time. You'll send out a pulse that can heal your allies and with talent investment, damage enemies. Next we have Nature Ward. This skill provides a powerful shield to yourself and allies, and as such, is incredibly useful to mitigate raid-wide party damage. Lastly we have the skill Blossom Charge. This skill can be used to instantly deal some AoE damage while also healing your party. One of the skill's special uses is that because it instantly casts, it can potentially heal faster in a pinch. Moving on to the specializations, first up we have the Smite Spec. The Smite Spec trades in a fair bit of healing potential in order to deal a bit more damage. Its main gimmick is that it heals the party by a percentage of the damage it deals through its Symbiotic Mark passive. For the substats, you'll want Luck and then a mix of Mastery and Haste, and for the expertise skills, you'll want Feral Seed, Infusion, Regen Pulse, and Nature Ward. The rotation for the Smite Spec is honestly pretty straightforward. Just use your skills on cooldown, making sure to prioritize the use of Regen Pulse and your empowered Wild Blooms to summon the deer. Once you put it all together, it should look something like this. Again, you'll want to focus on casting Regen Pulse when it's up, and other than that, just keep cycling through your skills as they come up, saving Nature Ward and your ultimate for any big raid-wide damage. Moving on to the other specialization, we have the Lifebind Spec. The Lifebind Spec is your purely healing-focused spec, and it's honestly what you should probably be running if you want to be the most effective healer playing Verdant Oracle. For the substats, you'll want Mastery and Haste. However, Crit is also a fine secondary substat because heals can crit. Then, for the expertise skills, you'll want Feral Seed, Nourish, Blossom Charge, and Nature Ward. The rotation for the Lifebind Spec focuses on reaching and maintaining 5 Nourish stacks to maximize healing. This is done by first using Nourish, then using Blossom Charge to remove the cast time on Life Bloom, and then using Life Bloom, which can generate another Nourish stack. This can be repeated twice with both stacks of Blossom Charge. After that, you'll just raw cast Life Bloom and Nourish in order to reach the maximum stacks. You'll also have your ultimate and Nature Ward to provide shielding when you know a big raid-wide attack is coming. Putting it all together, it'll look something like this. Again, you'll want to focus on reaching and maintaining the full stacks of Nourish in order to keep your party topped off, while using skills like Nature Ward and your ultimate when you need that extra bit of support. Moving on to Imagines, you could opt to use the Fire Mage Goblin, Shadow Gunner Captain, or Mighty Boar, and for gold imagines, you could use Goldfang, Muku King, and most importantly, Erona for the party-wide revive. Moving on to talents, like always, there are a lot of strong options, so I'll be covering some key ones for you to pick up. Starting with the Lifebind Spec, at the top of the tree we have Vitality, Verdant Nourishment, Life Bloom, and Life Force Extension. Then, at the bottom of the tree we have Flower Time Dance, Ultimate Inspiration, Rescue, and Inspire and Strengthen. Switching to the Smite Spec, at the top of the tree we have Thorns, Pulse Duality, Wild Blessing, and Pulse Retrospect. Then, at the bottom of the tree we have Stag Charge, Arcane of Green, Swift Bud, and Wild Protection. And that wraps up today's video on the Verdant Oracle. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to not miss the next upload, and let me know in the comments what other systems in Blue Protocol Star Resonance you would like me to cover. Most importantly, have a blessed day.